Can we talk some Damian Lillard? I'm fascinated by the Damian Lillard story, and I will continue to be as long as it plays out, because who knows how it will ultimately play out. But right now, he is known as a man who is loyal. He's also now technically known as the greatest Blazer, surpassing Clyde Drexler on the scoring record. They did beat the Hornets 124-130, but he was honored after the game. That's what we're looking at right now. And it's been a big deal because he's made much of staying in Portland, and it looks like he plans to do so. But some people will say why. And Chandler, I ask you this. Will it end up helping or hurting his all-time legacy staying in Portland?
I think it helps when you look across the league and guys like Dirk and Kobe, these guys that Tim Duncan that have stayed with one team. It just shows a lot about their character and how much they've done for that organization, how much they've done for that community. And he's made Portland a home. And I'm super happy for him that he's now the all-time leading scorer, and he's going to go down as the greatest Portland Trailblazer of all time. So that has a lot of impact. And maybe he missed out on some opportunities in a bigger market, or, it doesn't look like he's probably going to win a championship in the next couple of years in Portland. So I don't know if that factors in, but I think it's awesome and it's super impressive because not a lot of guys can do this. Not a lot of guys have the longevity, and shout out to Dame because that's extremely impressive and hard to do.
Yeah, I'm with Chandler. I think this is dope. I know we judge everybody on like the Jordan standard and this is rings culture, and it's frustrating that he hasn't won a title. And that's true. And Dame wants to win a title, but he's had great playoff successes. He's carried this franchise on his back for over a decade. And this is this is an iconic franchise in a lot of ways. This is a historic franchise. And to be the far and away best player that's ever put on that jersey and the most prolific, that matters. So, again, you'd love to win a title, but Dame will be going back to Portland until he's 80, and they'll be celebrating him every time he goes. And that's what you play the game for. That's the stuff you care about. So, I know this is the participation trophy era and all that stuff, but this is worthy of this celebration. He deserves this, and I think it's dope that he stayed. I hope he does. But even if he leaves later in his career to try to get a ring, I don't think it diminishes anything that he's done out there in Portland. He'll get his statue out there, and he'll be royalty for as long as he continues to go to Portland, and I love that for him.
Yeah, Dame's a real one, and like for me, I just view his playoff successes, like Eddie said. I don't think he hasn't made it to the NBA Finals. He's made it to the conference finals, but some of the shots he's made, the one against Paul George in OKC, like these are moments that we're always going to remember. And I think with Dame Lillard, he's had multiple chances to leave that organization, to ask out formally. He's thought about it. He came very close to requesting a trade a couple off seasons ago. He decided to play it out, let Portland have a chance to figure it out and revitalize the roster around him. Right now, they have a group that I think can contend for something in the Western Conference. I don't know if it's a championship, but they can get by maybe in a round or so and just see where it goes from there. But for Dame Lillard, obviously it's become even more than just wins and losses in Portland, and this is a legacy thing for him.
Those Portland Trailblazers, when I was 15, made me cry all the time. So yeah, it's a team that means a lot to a lot of us as far as NBA fans are concerned. Taking a quick break. When we come back, the latest on Tyrese Maxey. Cannot wait to hear from Shams on that. And would Sidney Dean have won multiple MVPs? When Run It Back comes back.